I'm sick and tired of these rich fucking parasites parasiting off the taxpayer dollar. Maybe I said this already in a different video. I don't know. There's so much information, but apparently Harvard, if it wasn't for us keeping it afloat, would be in the negative every fucking year. These highly intelligent, educated people who are way fucking smarter than me can't even run their own business in a profit without the taxpayers. So fuck Harvard. Harvard can kiss my ass. I hope it fucking goes under. Fuck that place. You know? I understand it's been around a long time, but you gotta go. You don't need to be subsidized by us anymore. None of you motherfuckers. They indoctrinate our fucking kids. They can kiss my ass. Fucking liberal pieces of fucking shit. You know, I just got done watching a woman at the White House press conference. Her daughter was taken by one of these fucking illegal animals that the left wants to keep around because they're not in their fucking neighborhoods. Yeah, like I just don't get what they're doing. I see Ed Krasinski. He's one of the worst pieces of fucking shit out here. You know, sometimes he says some shit that I like. Dude kind of engages because he wants to get fucking money or whatever. But I think it's kind of funny how him, the CEO of CNN, MSNBC, they're all Jewish. And I don't have a problem with Jewish people, but like, why do they want to destroy our country so bad? I don't get it. Even if we bring back that idiot that they keep on harping about that's so great, even a fucking senator or a congressman actually went to El Salvador today and he got rejected by damn, I gotta go the other way. He got rejected by their president. Told him to basically just fucking didn't even, I don't think he even fucking seen him. Like, fuck you, dude. You fuck off. So even if we bring back this guy who beat his wife, oh man, the left defends domestic abusers now. Well, should that shock anybody that the left has no problem with men beating on women? I mean, they have no problem with men competing in women's sports. I mean, yeah, you can go back on my videos and I'll be like, oh, you know, co-ed, let's have co-ed, you know, just fuck that shit. Cause, you know, my logic was like, well, then the women can't even compete and they'll just go back in the kitchen. We're tired of this shit. We're fucking tired. The left, the progressives can kiss my ass. AOC, psh, dude, if she's president, I will fucking join a revolution. I will revolt. I'm telling you right now, I'm not putting up with their fucking shit. I've already done enough with their fucking oppression. So like if they do fucking cheat and they get back in power, oh yeah, we're done. You're not gonna keep fucking harping on, you're not gonna keep siphoning off of our fucking backs. You're not gonna keep being corrupt and wasting our fucking money. Like this fucking senator who went to El Salvador probably on our fucking dime. All they do is waste our fucking money. Fucking tired of these people, man. Seriously. Like, how would Ed Krasinski feel if his, like, precious kid was something, heaven forbid, I'm not being facetious. You know, one of these fucking monsters did something to one of his fucking kids. I wonder if he'd still be like, oh, like, what did you fucking do process so we can bring it back so we can just deport him anyway? You know, all they want to do is waste our fucking money. That's all they do is waste our fucking money. And we've had enough. There's no more money to fucking waste, dude. We have a big ass trade war with China. And it was going to happen regardless. I watched a video, well, hold on, before I go to China. You know, that dude, Ed Krasinski, he's a fucking evil piece of shit. all day he's saying due process and talking about that fucking Garcia guy, making him sound like he's some, such a good person. Apparently there's 2 judges that ruled that dude was a part of the MS-13 gang. And why was he so afraid of a different gang? Why was he so afraid of it? He was apparently the judge granted him stay, not for fucking ever, just for the time being, because there was a rival fucking gang that wanted to kill him in El Salvador. And that was in 2019. Well, they have one of the greatest presidents ever. He turned that country around super fucking fast. El Salvador, it sounds like if I was rich, I'd probably go down there and live there. It's fucking beautiful women, beautiful weather, Bitcoin capital. Unfortunately, don't have that type of fucking money. But if I did, that's probably where I would go, than this fucking shithole. But I hope we can make this place great again. It should be great. But that's what the Democrats want. They're the fucking progressive leftists. They're trying to destroy our country. It's they even want to take your fucking dogs. I mean, come on, dude. It's a joke at this point. They're a fucking joke. They're running AOC and fucking Bernie Sanders. They're basically campaigning for president right fucking now, raising money for the DNC. Bernie Sanders got fucked over by the DNC twice when he was running for president, but he's a fucking bootlegger making them fucking money. Like, he thinks that they're gonna let him be president over AOC. What a fucking piece of shit. And the funny thing is, all they talk about is Trump's age. They ignore Biden's age, but they want to say Trump's age, which I don't like Trump's age. But guess what? You know what I like about Trump? He's very smart, and he's all there. Joe Biden wasn't. I seen the debate 2020 and 2019 or whatever. Dude got lit up by everybody, man. Fucking sucked. I can't believe the American public was so fucking dumb to elect that guy in the first place. Pretty fucking stupid. Oh, I don't like fucking Trump. Okay, whatever. Well, it is what it is. But yeah, these fucking progressive leftists are fucking trash. They're fucking trash. Like, imagine defending somebody that beats women. Really? Really? Fuck him, man. He can go suffer in that max security prison over fucking El Salvador. Fuck them. They fucking lie. That's all they lie. And then China's the biggest fucking joke. Just like I said, man. Just like I said. They're on the ropes, whether people want to believe it or not. And whoever hits the money printer first loses in this trade war. And they're right on the cusp. They come out with the propaganda. Here's this amazing, beautiful city. Well, yes. And let's see the rest of the country. Let's see what the rest of the country of China looks like. No, they just show the best. I mean, anybody can do that. It's like going on a date. When you go with somebody the first time, like you're putting their best foot out there. That's what China's doing. It's fucking pure propaganda. And apparently they're having protests over there. They have so much, they have so many cameras, and people are so scared to death to do anything over there. That's why nobody wants to move there. That's why they can't get immigrants, because they don't treat their people well. Kind of like the progressives. They don't treat the people well. They want to put other people fucking first. But yeah, China, you're not going to fucking win. I don't know what to tell you. We're the customers. No one else can buy your shit. Just like I seen in this video, this guy I think it was Chinese, the business owner. He was saying who are we gonna sell to? Are we gonna sell to I don't know, some undeveloped country that doesn't even have electricity? What do they need an iPhone for? They want food. They want water. They don't care about no stupid technology. We're the #1 dogs. We're the biggest, baddest person or fucking entity on this fucking planet. We got the best military. We got the right now. Everyone leans on our dollar, even though I think our dollar is trash, but it's better than everybody else's. Nobody wants to, Like, do you think that China wants, like they'll act like they'll be okay, but like, those people are gonna be acting out, man. Those people are gonna be revolting against China, and they should. I don't have a problem with the people in China. I think the people in China are amazing. I would love to live with the people in China. Oh man, like they're like such a civilized, and I'm not being sarcastic, man. They're very civilized people, and that's what I want to be around. High trust society with civilized people. I don't want to be around people who are animals, who fucking just steal, and not to survive, but you know, for personal gain, or like just go randomly hurting people. I don't want to be around those people. I don't think that's a good place to raise a family. I mean, do you? It's absolutely ridiculous, this propaganda that they're putting out, and I think it is. Most of the hate comments I think I get are fucking Chinese bots. That's what I think. Yeah, Chinese, you know, like, listen, I want China to do fantastic, man. They come out with some awesome technology. Like I said, man, if they were like more accepting of letting me say what I want to say and not gonna disappear me, you know, I wouldn't mind living there, seriously. Except for like, I think I can adapt and get past the language barrier. I think I can adapt to any fucking country, to be honest. I can learn their language, and that's what I would do if I moved to another country. I wouldn't just rely on my my translator, of course, at first until I got good, but I would definitely learn their language, and I would assimilate to their fucking customs. And that's the problem. If you come to our country, you assimilate to our fucking customs. If you don't want to assimilate to our customs, get the fuck out of here. We like Christmas, we like Thanksgiving, we like New Year's, we like 4th of July. You don't like that shit? Then don't fucking come here. If you're here and you don't like that shit, cool. But if you fucking don't like that shit, don't fucking come here. We don't fucking want you. Especially if you're Islam. Well, you're not going to take us over. I guarantee you motherfuckers ain't taking us over. And, you know, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to take anyone over. I'm not trying to force anybody. Hey, you come in our place, you assimilate to us. If I go and live in an Islamic state, I'm going to assimilate to whatever the fuck they want. You're not coming over and pushing your bullshit on us. All right, we've had enough, and this is the problem with America. All we do is sit back and just fucking take everyone's shit. We sit here and get bullied by everybody. We act like little weak bitches, and we fucking put up with it. I'm one of them. Now, I want to be like libertarian and, you know, more free. And hey, listen, if you don't see what the fuck is happening right now, how radical this shit's getting, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't want to like this, dude. I just want to be left the fuck alone. I want to be able to make money. I want to be able to prosper so I can actually help other people. That would be cool. Like if I actually could work, like my hard work can go to helping other people instead of like me worrying about, you know, like a fucking boomer worrying about my future. It's not like I'm living high on the hog, man. I guarantee you, the way I live, most Americans would be like, fuck, like they would laugh at me. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I live high on the hog. It's not like I got millions of fucking dollars stacked. But, you know, I'm on the teetering, like I could just go bankrupt and lose fucking everything. So, you know, all my Bitcoin would be fucking gone. I want everyone to be prosperous, whatever fucking race you are. It doesn't matter your race to me. Assimilate to our culture. Okay? We like football, we like baseball, we like basketball, you know, we like rock fucking music, we like fireworks. That's America. Prosperity, the beacon of hope for the world. In a world full of fucking shit, we're the beacon of fucking hope. And we haven't been the beacon of hope, not in the slightest. We've been on a slow decline and letting other countries take advantage of us. And I don't mind helping other countries out, man. That's not a problem. But when it's like, dude, you're taking from me, now I'm not eating. Like, what do you want me to do? How are you going to survive if like I can't eat, man? You know what I mean? So like, we are the customers, and that's what people need to understand. And that's the big thing here. No one has a purchasing power like America. We have all the cards right now. Trump is the best person to have. He's a perfect, absolutely perfect person to have in office right now. He's a moderate. And you know, when I see CNN and fucking MSNBC, people who, the CEOs are fucking Jewish, which, you know, it's so baffling to me. And I'm not one of these people that fucking hate Jewish people at all. I'm not anti-Semitic. But why do they hate our country? Why does CNN and NBC continue to push their propaganda, their hatred towards Trump? And all he's trying to do is make things great here. And they want to make things shitty. That's what they do. I'm not saying like that's what those CEOs are doing. And I don't understand what the fuck they are doing at this point. Like, seriously, like, Israel, we are Israel's greatest and probably only ally. Why would they want to destroy why would they want to destroy America, the greatest ally of Israel? That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Like, so then when we're destroyed, then you're going to get destroyed. Okay? Is that what you want? How many even so many Americans are like me. I don't hate Israel. I don't hate Jewish people. I don't. I just don't understand what the fuck they're doing. I don't understand the end game. I don't understand what is the purpose? Wouldn't you want us to be strong? So if like other countries start fucking with you, that like we could have your back. Well, how can we have your back if you're destroying our country and making us weak? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. The propaganda from the mainstream media is absolutely insane. To hate Trump so much, to push all this crap. And it's like, you know what, to me it's like, I'm not authoritarian, but it's like, hey, listen, man, we gotta clean some shit up, dude. So we're gonna have to crack some eggs to clean shit up, because dude, the progressives left us a fucking shithole, man. Like, and it's horrible. It's so bad. Like, where I'm at in Michigan, they've already had, when I moved back up here, people were already moved away because this fucking sucks so bad over here. And I think it's because of the lockdowns that had to play a part of it. There's not a lot of jobs here, man. And it sucks because, like, this is a beautiful state. I love this state. And I wouldn't, I didn't want to leave this state, you know, but it is what it is. I gotta do, I can't just sit in a fucking shitty apartment and just seeing, like, you know, all my ass is getting drained because there's no fucking jobs here. So it's just like, yeah, that's what they do. That's what these progressives do, you know. And you know, I used to be one, and I still feel like I am a progressive, man. Like, seriously, I feel like I am. I just, like, have logic and common sense and street smarts, which these people don't. You know, when they say educated, that's propaganda right there. Like, that's the biggest arrogance bullshit I've ever heard in my life. Like, oh, you're not educated. What, because I don't memorize shit like you do? Like, bitch, let's have a debate on a wide range of topics, and let me destroy your punk ass. They're like really smart at one fucking thing. When I see people like on the left, AOC hasn't debated a single person. I want her to run for president. I want her to make a fool out of herself. Not one debate have I ever seen her in, because she's weak. And then when I see, like, I'm probably not a good debater. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not a good debater because I don't have a really good memory. You have to have a really good memory, quick-witted, and when I see like all the great debaters on the in MAGA and on the right compared to the left, they don't have nothing. Like, they are decimated, and they're still pushing their bullshit. Well, they should just like chill. Like honestly, if I was on the Democrats and I had control, what I would say is just chill out, man. Like, we're making ourselves look really bad. Like, they don't have anybody to have to go to AOC. Really? Okay, like, that's you're going to the bottom of the barrel there. Have fun with that. It's ridiculous. And things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. We're gonna stop with this fucking trans shit. We're gonna stop with this like bending over backwards, like, oh, I'm hurting your fucking feelings. It's like, dude, if you don't like it, then don't fucking talk to me, okay? If you think I'm a homophobe or a fucking racist, then don't fucking talk to me. But still, I have to eat, and you know, I have to work, and you know, I can't believe that people haven't, that what's gonna happen is you cancel people, you fuck with people so much, they're gonna come back at you. So like, I see nothing but patience on the right. Because if anything that happened, if MAGA was doing anything that the left does, we would be completely demonized. So much patience from people on the right now. We've had so much patience over the last 4 years dealing with their progressive bullshit. You know, I'm progressive, man. I'm for, like, I love technology. I love AI. You know, I like all that shit. Yeah, I might even fucking spend a lot of my time in a fucking pod. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about being rich. I really don't. I just want to be able to create, you know. I don't want to have to sit here and bust my ass for fucking nothing. I don't mind working, man. I'll work a regular job. That's no big fucking deal. I'll do repetitive shit. That's no big deal. But I want to feel like it matters, like I accomplished something, other than just like giving all my fucking hard work away for nothing. And that's what it feels like, and that's what Gen Z feels like. And that's what I feel like. I feel like I kind of like represent them in some type of way. You know, I'm not Gen Z, but I got fucking kids that are Gen Z, man. I don't want them to grow up in a fucking shithole. I don't want, you know, they want to have kids. They want to be able to have fucking families. And they can't. Because, like, the way that these fucking progressives have been running shit, and their fucking reign is over. They're not going to be coming back in office. They're not going to oppress us anymore. Because I guarantee you, we're not going to put up with it. We've had enough. We've had enough of you. We've already seen you. And I say just ditch your radical shit. I want Democrats to be moderates. That's what I want. But they won't. They keep doubling down and becoming radical. Like, okay, I'll become radical too, man. I can become radical, and so can a lot of people. So if that's what they really want, I don't think that they want us to become radical, man. I really don't, because it wouldn't be ended well for them. And I don't want that. All I want is, like, if we're going to have a two-party system, I want them to both be, like, moderates. Because I don't want to have a civil war. I don't want that shit, man. That's hell. That's hell. I hear it, you know, people want to act like big and bad, but like, yeah, try not having power for a while. Try not having all the comforts that you're used to. And yeah, it's pretty fucked up. And you know, I'm not trying to propagate anybody. I just see so much propaganda coming all over the place right now. And I don't know if it's fucking Chinese AI that's doing the shit. And I definitely know they're Chinese AI fucking bots. I definitely do. Like, if somebody has a YouTube channel and you see like the negative comments, yeah, you might see somebody troll, but it's just like, it just seems too put together. You know what I mean? It seems like too on the nose every fucking time when they talk shit. So it just seems like, and then when I say, like, fuck off, Chinese bot, they don't say shit back. Because that's what they are. Chinese fucking bots. You know what I mean? And they fucking need to stop that shit. Back the fuck off. Quit trying to divide our country. You know, the fucking EU. The EU are fucking, they can't do shit. I hope we back out of NATO completely. I hope we stop funding NATO. I hope we stop, what is the UN? Yeah, the United Nations. Stop funding them. Stop giving money to any of these organizations. Fuck them. First off, we're the ones that spend the most money out of everybody. And why are we spending the most money? You know, it's cool. I want to see, like, us to work together. But the UN doesn't seem like they're doing that. They seem corrupt. They seem like they want to oppress. They seem like the Soviet Union. That's what the EU seems like. The Soviet Union. This is what it seems like. It seems like the EU, and I think they're the main culprits at this point. The EU is them, you know, when people are like, oh, it's the Jews, like, it's like, yeah, there's probably some of them, definitely. Like I said, I listed them off. Like, the CEOs, like, what? Oh, like, Ed Christensen, he's a Jewish guy, right? Ethnically, he's an atheist, but he's ethnically Jewish, and that's where people get thrown off, is like, they think that Jewish is just a religion, but the Jewish people look at themselves as ethnicity. So whatever, you know what I'm saying? To try to like confuse people, because I was thinking about becoming Jewish. You know why? Oh, there's a lot of benefits. You know, greatest fucking victim. And I was like, nah, fuck that shit. That's too much work. It's just like to do the religion. But like, you can say I'm a piece of shit, whatever. I don't fucking care no more, man. I really don't fucking give a shit. I don't want anything bad to happen. I just want us all to be like kumbaya. That would be amazing. We all build together. We build amazing planets together. No, the EU wants to keep oppressing people, and so does China. I don't want to live in that fucking world. America, the land of freedom. We haven't been free for a little bit. People like me, I've been screaming louder than anybody. Look at my name, Enslaved Ones. Why did I come up with that name? I came up with that name for a reason. And I hear hate like from black people, like, well, you know we're a fucking slave. Well, it's because we're monetary slaves. That's where I got it from. That's how I felt. And it shouldn't be like that. If you work hard, you do what you're supposed to do, you do the right thing, you should be able to have nice things. You shouldn't just like work hard and then just like all your resources goes to everything else. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous how we depend on slave labor. It's ridiculous how these progressives want all these illegals to come here and be indentured servants to the coyotes and the cartels, and then they want them to work for cheap labor. So our economy is fucking no. If you can't employ people correctly, if you can't pay people right, then you don't need to be in business, and that's how it is. Okay, this whole bailing people out, that's enough, man. No more bailouts. If you can't run your company right, you deserve to lose it. If it's too big to fail, oh well, somebody else can come along and just like, you know, you can sell it to them for fucking cheap and just say goodbye to your company, and they can come up and take your place. There's always somebody that could take your place. I don't give a fuck if it's Google, Tesla, fucking Toyota, PlayStation. Any brand that is hot could end up going to the floor and being shit. If you can't run your company right, if you can't run your college right, and you depend on taxpayers to keep yourself afloat, say goodbye. If Walmart, if you can't pay your people right, where they can have good health insurance, that they don't have to pay any deductible, so we need to fix that shit too. The fucking pharmaceutical bullshit. But if you can't pay people right, if you can't give them a standard of living of wherever they're at, to be able to at least survive and pay for their family, then you're gone. You are gone. This whole short-term fucking, like, short-term cheap goods bullshit needs to end. No, we want quality products that actually last. We shouldn't be having, like, how ridiculous is it to have a bunch of cheap products made like by slave labor that just makes the world even more filthy because of all the trash. How ridiculous is that? Those people that are all about for climate change and the environment, these people are the biggest fucking frauds. All they're trying to do is just use us. That's all they're trying to do, man. Use us. They're trying to oppress us. That's the goal, and we're not having it. And they're honestly, they're getting their asses beat. They're getting their asses destroyed. And they're lucky I'm not president. Because if I was president, I would be going airstrikes, drone strikes right on these people, these elites, the Rothschilds, the Soroses. Oh, you would you would be rounded up. If I was in charge, I would round them up, take all their money, and dump them off into Haiti or a third world country somewhere. All of them, all their family. People have been living high on the hog, fucking us over, fucking other people over. Well, now you are fucked. And yes, they deserve it. We've had enough. Maybe this gets me banned. Maybe this is my fine. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I've had enough of this shit. I don't know about anybody else, but I've had enough of this shit. I've had enough of an ineffective government that just wastes our fucking money. The fucking progressives are defending corruption. They're defending government waste. Really? Why? We've had enough. And like I said, they're lucky I'm not in charge, man, because I would bring back public whipping. That's what I would do. Public flogging. You start fucking shit up, you start beating people up for no reason, well, guess what? You're gonna get publicly flogged in front of everybody. You're going around just, the knockout game, you're gonna get publicly flogged. That's what we need here in America. We need to put the foot down. And I don't think Trump is going to go that far, but that's what I would do, because I wouldn't give a fuck. And maybe he ends up getting like that, because I think he's trying to play cool. He's trying to be moderate right now. He's a flexible man, but hey, listen, they should like, this guy could rain down terror, all these judges, listen to Tim Cass last night, man. Listen to him last night about all these rogue judges that are trying to defy Trump on fucking everything. They're trying to push back on everything. And it's like, why are you trying to keep these people here? Why do they want these illegals here? They want these illegals here because they're bribing them with our tax dollars, with fancy hotels, with like, I don't know, not credit cards, but prepaid cards full of like a ton of cash that we fund. California, like, they're fucked because they're stupid. They're stupid people. Like, I just seen like reparations, like giving away reparations is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. If you want to know what happened if we had reparations, you can see the frauds. Who's that black kid that stabbed that Austin kid on? I don't know. It's Carmelo Anthony. Look at his fucking family. His family set it up a GoFundMe, and unless this is bullshit, but I don't think it's bullshit. I'm seeing it everywhere. Apparently, their family used the funds to go live in a fucking gated community, rent a fucking lavish mansion. To me, it's a mansion. I mean, it's probably like a $500,000 house. Nice fucking house, man. For real, like, I wouldn't want to fucking live in there because it's just too much for me. But I don't need to act like I'm fucking somebody big and bad. Because I got a good handle on my ego. But and then they rented some lavish fucking lavish fucking car. That sounds like fraud to me, man. Like, that was supposed to be for his defense. What a fucking joke that is. Are you kidding me? That's what would happen if we gave reparations away. Complete waste. The dumbest crap. They definitely need to be investigated for that. But yeah, I think Trump is absolutely doing a phenomenal job. I think that we did a great job by electing him. Whatever we were doing before, they talked their shit about Social Security. The Social Security is running out anyway. Pretty soon, Social Security is turning into welfare if it already hasn't anyway. I'm not getting Social Security. I paid into it for 27 years. It's going to run out in 2033. I'm not getting it. My kids aren't getting it. So why should I have to pay for it? We're not going to be able to, the future liabilities, we're not going to be able to pay for that shit. We'll have to hyperinflate our currency. We're going to have to raise the taxes on these Gen Z and piss them off even more. They're not too happy, man. And the funny thing about Gen Z is they don't have any empathy. They don't give a fuck. Like, seriously, like, they really don't give a fuck. Like, I don't think people are aware, man. They don't give a fuck. I got kids that are the Gen Z, and I try to be a good influence. I try to, they're pretty fucking good. But, I can see the not giving a fuck. And guess what? Their peers are the same, man. So, What happens when you have a population of people that just don't give a shit? What happens? That's Gen Z. People aren't having kids. We're not going to be able to pay for Social Security. So who's going to fucking pay for it? The boom? Like, who's going to take care of the boomers? It's a joke. All they do is push their fucking propaganda, the fucking progressives, constantly and fucking lying. That's all they do is fucking lie. Like, trying to stop government waste? Really? You're fighting to stop government waste. You're fighting to bring back gang members to our country? Like, these people don't have to live by them. We do. Regular people have to live by these people. It's heartbreaking to hear like what happens to some of these people's families because of these degenerates, absolute animals that have no regard for human life at all. And they're defending these people. Like, dude, I used to be a progressive. I was probably like one of the farthest left when I was growing up. I voted for Obama. I see the writing on the wall, man. I see the writing on the wall. And it's not like I'm too happy with the Republicans either. Don't get things messed up or think that like I'm a staunch Republican. I'm not a Republican. I see that they have more logic and understanding and a little bit of street smart. So like I can relate to people who have logic and street smarts. I don't really relate to people who are arrogant and think that they're smarter than everybody. Like, I put up the video of that college master's degree grad who kind of put down a U.S. veteran, thinking that he had the lowest IQ out of the group of 6, and it turned out he had 133 IQ or something, and she had 112. So much for smarts, huh? She had like the lowest IQ. So like, these people, they might seem like they're smart. They don't know shit. They have no real world experience. Most of these people, these progressive peoples, they live in some type of bubble. I live in reality. It's a damn shame I don't have more of a reach, but it is what it is. Maybe somebody will hear something I say and like they'll do their own research. Do your own research. Don't just listen to what I say. Do your own research, man. Don't just like, I don't just listen to one person, okay? I have my favorites, I have my go-tos, but there's so much different variety of people I listen to. It's, you know, just do your own research, find out for yourself. Don't just listen to the mainstream. The mainstream media is like the worst. They're dividing our country. All of them, Fox News, CNN, all of them. Screw them all. They're all horrible. It's trying to divide and conquer our country. That's what's happening. And I don't want to live in that type of environment. I don't think a lot of people want to live in an oppressed slave environment. I've been living in it and it sucks. And you will be next if we continue with this progressive bullshit. So I think that's enough of, I hear people around in this woods and they probably don't want to hear me rant, and they're probably trying to have a good time with their families or whatever. But it just pisses me off, man. It's really aggravating to see what the hell is happening nowadays. And you know, like, I just want to be left alone. You know, I just want to live my life. I just want to grow, learn, enjoy people, enjoy my family, being able to go do nice things once in a while. I don't need to go and like live a lavish life. Like, the whole point for me, I was like, man, that would be so cool if Bitcoin blew up to like 5 million. It's not going to. Like, I was completely wrong about that, and that's okay. I was wrong. I just put 2 and 2 together, and I thought the other countries would be intelligent and get in before we, you know, got in there. But I guess we're gonna buy a big chunk, and then everyone can buy it. And they can all FOMO in, and they can buy it. You know, just like Michigan's going to. All these other states are like getting Bitcoin and Bitcoin reserves and everything, and Michigan's not. So Michigan's gonna stay poor. So, you know, that's what those other countries are gonna be like. El Salvador is gonna be extremely rich, and I don't care. I don't really care about being rich, man. I just want to be able to like have my own place. You know what I mean? Be able to like feel like I don't have to, like I'm only renting, I'm only staying here for the time being. And also, like, yeah, we need to just go ahead and say we seize all that land that China owns here in America, and we should do that. Apparently a lot of their land is by our bases and stuff, so like, yeah, we can just go ahead and seize that land back, and how about we give that to the Americans and say fuck China. What are you gonna do about it? You want to have a kinetic war? Like, I don't want it to be like that. I want China to be like, hey, listen, we're not in a good spot, so yeah, can you like can we just like chill out, man? That's, and then we can grow together and we can work together. I'm sure Trump would work with them. I'm sure he'd be like, okay, we don't want you destroyed. We don't want you destroyed. That's not the point. We just don't want to be destroyed. We just want fair deals, man. That's all. But yeah, we should just take their land and just give it to Americans. That's what we should do at this point. And say, what are you gonna do, China? What are you gonna do? You ain't gonna do shit. But it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but that's how it has to be. That's the way they're pushing things. And you know, this was gonna happen. It was gonna happen some point. Somebody need to come in there and make a change, and Trump is one there that I think he's making a really good change for our country. At least kind of like, maybe it's too late. Maybe it's not gonna be enough, and we collapse anyway. But at least, like, we had to do something. We couldn't just sit here. I'm not an economic expert, but I do know a little bit about monetary policy and economics, and to like the general understanding of it. You know, like when I thought of like, hey, listen, and I don't hear anybody else, I never heard anybody else talk about this. China has nobody else to sell to because they don't have the infrastructure. They decided to take their apparel and they decided to have India do it. Why would they do that? I wonder if because they don't have a lot of people there like they say they do. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not doing good, just let us know what's going on, man. You know what I mean? Don't fight against us. How about you show us some respect, dude? But you know, like China, like they're all about respect. You know, and I don't want the government. The government can kiss my ass, but like the people, I love the people. The people are amazing. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to, like I said, I would love to live with the Chinese people. Like, that'd be awesome. Very polite. You don't have to worry about them, like, you know, stabbing. I'm sure that they have like some type of like mafia stuff too, but like it's probably the government, to be honest. But who knows? I don't know. They don't tell us nothing. There's like hardly any transparency. So like, what are we supposed to think? I just know that they're not as strong as they perceive to be. I just know that. And I know they don't have as many people. And maybe some of the people I've been listening to, maybe they're just Russian propaganda or whatever, or I don't know. But there's a lot of propaganda, and it's just like, I try to put stuff together, try to put two and two together. I look at patterns. Just like I said, I come up with the idea, like, who are they going to sell to, man? Who are they going to sell the products to? What's going to happen in China is all their shit's going to sit, and they're not going to have any cash coming in. So they're going to have to lay people off. So guess what happens? Breadlines, if that, or starving. So yeah, people will, I don't think that people will put up with that very much. I hope, you know what I hope? I hope the people of China, they revolt against their government, because that's what they deserve. The government doesn't need to be treating their people like that. But like, if they like to live like that, then it's like, that's what they like. I just want us to, if they want to be oppressed or whatever, that's cool. You do that shit over there. You don't bring that shit over here. If they're over here trying to like influence our fucking country socially, like, there should be consequences. There should be massive consequences for that shit. Trying to fuck over our country, trying to like fuck over the youth. Dude, the youth is number one, and people need to understand that. I've already lived my life, man. I've already lived it. I'm only middle-aged. I've already lived it. These kids matter more than I do. And that's the mindset of old people. if you're sitting here like a boomer and you think that you matter more than your grandkids, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Your grandkids matter more than you. You've lived your life. You've had a great life. Now you need to start thinking about them. That's who you should be thinking about. I'm so glad that my family ain't like that. You know, my family is pretty fucking good. So, you know, and definitely not directed at them, man. Definitely not at them. My family's awesome. So it'd be cool if more people are like, more boomers are like my fucking family. Yeah. So we need to fucking. I don't want war. I just want fairness. We shouldn't have to patrol all the shipping lanes and pay for fucking everything. Could you imagine that? Imagine that. This is what it's like. You have a pizza party. Bringing all your friends over. This is, you know, you're America. This is what's been going on. And you're like, heck yeah, man, we're gonna have fun. Like, okay, we're gonna watch the game, we're gonna have a pizza party, we're gonna have a good time. You know, like maybe if you're an adult, and like, or like a barbecue or something, we're gonna bring the family, you know, we're gonna bring family and friends together, we're gonna have a good time. And then it's like, no, you guys don't have to pay for nothing, I got it. You know what I mean? Like, I got it. You don't gotta worry about it. I'll provide everything, you're good. I want to, because you know, like, I'm doing good. It's like I'm giving back. Not giving charity, it's just like I'm doing good, so I want to give back so other people can do good and have a good time. And you know, how long are you gonna put up with that when it happens every single day and they just keep coming at you and start expecting it? And that's when it's like, now you expect it, now you're taking, now I can't do these, and now I can't. Well, maybe I'm throwing these parties every day or whatever, and no one's paying but me. But then, like, maybe my bills aren't getting paid now. You know, maybe I'm about to lose my house because I can't pay my bills because I'm sitting here funding this stupid party all the time. Well, party's over. And that's what America's at right now. And that's where Trump is at. And these fucking progressives, they need to go fuck themselves. They need to sit down. They need to sit their fucking ass down. They need to sit in their fucking, like, these progressives need to sit their asses fucking down. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, people are tired of this shit. People have been waking up. They're waking up more and more. And people just want to live their lives, like I said. They want to do what they're supposed to do. They want to do the right thing. They want to spend time with their family and friends. And that's it, man. They you know, they ain't worried about all the politics. They ain't worried about trying to screw other countries over. They want other countries to do good too. And like I said, I do too. But there comes a point where it's like, I have to stop this party. I have to stop this barbecue. I can't do these barbecues no more. I can't do these pizza parties no more, because I have to. If I keep on doing it, I'm gonna lose my house. And that's where we're at. We will have it. We might still have one. I think we have to get off the dollar. I think the dollar is trash. I think it's fine for right now. And I think it might be fine for a couple more years. But at some point, when those future liabilities come in, I hope AI comes. I hope robots help us out, man. But it's looking pretty volatile out here, and there's a lot of division. There's a lot of hate that's happening right now. There's a lot of racial hate. There's a lot of injustice. There's a lot of white people just sitting back and just taking shit, like being put down and, you know, being told to sit down and shut up. And like, your standard of living is going down, but you got white privilege. Like, I don't have fucking white privilege, bitch. Like, this isn't the white privilege did exist for sure. It did, but it was way before I was alive. I haven't experienced that shit. And at this point, it becomes black privilege at this fucking point. I mean, I'm just saying, that's where we're at. When what happened with Carmelo Anthony, you flip the races around. If the judge was a white one, and could you imagine if you flip the races around, how much different things would be? And people are getting fucking tired of this shit. So, yeah, that'll be it.